Check it out. Check it out. Yo. We did it, y'all. Look at this, man. 100 coin. Yo. It's been chilling like between 7 million and 9 million market cap for a little while. Still steadily going up, but seemed like 100 couldn't break that 9 million for whatever reason. And then all of a sudden, boom. As I told you it would, I told you this is how crypto works. It's like nothing, 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 and then just bam, because it's so new. People are just discovering it. And so when people find out about these cryptos, you don't know if they're going to invest $200, $50, $5,000, or $20,000. Right? That's just how it works. You don't get like consistent volume until things are like completely established. Like stuff like Bitcoin, it does billions and billions in volume a day because it's been around for 10 plus years, right? And I just think so many people, first of all, congratulations if you got this. I first introduced this to you guys. I wanted to go back and make sure I had the date right. June 21st, 2023. Okay, that's when I did the first video on my channel to tell you guys about 100. Okay, June 21st, 2023. And I want to go back and look. First of all, here's 100, and then you see this big old spike. Guess what the date is? June 21st, 2023. I wonder what happened that day. Right? But this is when I introduced it to you guys. Right? And so the price on that day was, is that right? I thought it was okay. I think it was 100,000 market cap, maybe not quite 100,000. And 100 just cracked. It's easier to show it here. Over 10 million market cap is 13.64 million market cap. Let me put that in perspective. So if you got in when I first did the video back here, right? That's over, and you held, which a lot of people did not. That's over 100x. From 100,000 market cap to 10 million. That's 13 million now. Over 100x. So congrats if you are still holding, right? Plain English, that's $100 into $10,000. Okay, and for those of you who are like, oh man, I missed it, or I'm gonna show you some things, because I could just show you this right now. You can see we've finally crossed 500 holders on the Binance Smart Chain side. 500, that's nothing. If you're the next person, you're still like within the first 500 or so people on earth to be invested in it. Like, this is still super early, but I know you guys don't believe that, so I'm going to show you that in a bit. But believe it or not, there's more news. So like I said, it bust through 10 million. So those of you who are not plugged in, first of all, why are you not plugged in? You should know that 100 does airdrops. Okay, and so when 100 hit a million market cap, it airdropped 1 billion 100 tokens to holders, right? So if you saw my video, you got in, you held from 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 market cap, you had an opportunity to get this airdrop. Okay, that's over. The next airdrop was supposed to happen at 10 million, and guess what? We just hit 10 million, and so they just set up the airdrop so you can get the airdrop if you've been holding, right? So all you have to do is go to the website 100coin.io, and it hit 10 million on BNB. You simply hit airdrop. I'm not going to hit it right now, but you simply hit airdrop. And if you've been holding and you haven't sold, you get the claim and you basically just get free money. It's that simple. Now, if you've bought within the last 2 or 3 days, or you did a transfer or something, you still have to be mindful of the 100 hours. So you have to wait for it. You can't do anything. That's what's so magical about 100. Just telling people just to relax a little bit cuts out all of that, day trading, buying and selling back and forth. The thing that doesn't help you make money, right? Any other token, any other crypto, including Bitcoin, if it goes up 3%, there's literally a million dudes that want to sell for that 3%. Literally, I'm not joking. Right? For Bitcoin to go up 10%, man, it's got to work so hard. It has to do billions and billions in volume to go up 10% in a day. And we had that happen last week. It was crazy. Right? But it went up to 35,000 and now we at about 34. Why? Because you got millions of people sitting on 1 and 2% gain. Can't make any money like that. 100, you can't do that. If somebody does a 10,000 buy right now, those that just got in or those that might want to sell, you can't. You got to wait 100 hours at least after the time that you bought. And by that time, it could, have another, 20, 30,000 buy or something like that, right? And go up even more. And so then it's like, well, maybe I just need to sit down. Maybe I just need to be still, right? You see what it's done. It's just amazing. But again, believe it or not, there's more news. As I said, if you've been holding, just go to BNB, hit this airdrop right here, and all you got to do is connect your wallet, hit claim. Same for Ethereum. Ethereum hit 1 million market cap a little while ago. So if you're holding on Ethereum, you didn't claim, you can go over there. But you might want to hurry up and do that because Ethereum can hit 10 million, right? Or BNB can hit 100 million quickly, because I talked to you guys last time about Coinbase doing a how to buy 100 tutorial, which is crazy. But now Binance has joined in, and not only did, like, this is crazy, yo. Not only have they done a how to buy 100 tutorial on Binance, they've actually taken it a step further. And I wish I could show you this. I just don't have the ability to show my phone on my screen at the same time as my laptop and stuff. So I couldn't get it to work. But if you download the Binance app in the Play Store or the Apple Store, right? You download the Binance app if you're in a country where you can use it, which, if you're in the US, unfortunately, you can't use it, but other countries you can, and you search 100, you can actually buy 100 on Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum in the Binance app. That's wild. That's wild. Like, that's like, okay, we setting y'all up, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been talking about this 100 and this and that. Okay, so we making it like, so for those of you who are not like savvy with Trust Wallet and MetaMask is so easy. Trust Wallet is easy, but I don't understand why people get so scared. Oh, the C words, this and that. Okay, so if you don't want to do that, literally, you can just use the Binance app, and you don't have to worry about remembering the C words and all that. It's gonna be tied to your Apple ID or something like that. So it's not true blockchain, but it's easy. And if I know anything about anything, the easier you make it, the better. So literally, you're about to have hundreds of thousands of people from various countries that are able to use the Binance app. Unfortunately, the U.S. is not one of them because the U.S. is just assholes and they trying to shut Binance down and they trying to do all kind of crazy stuff. But Binance isn't going anywhere. Anybody that tells you Binance is going out of business is stupid. Okay, like that's just a whole nother conversation. All you need to know is Binance holds the most Bitcoin out of everybody, and they hold the most Ethereum out of everybody. So as long as Bitcoin is going up, it's good for Binance. But being able to buy 100 on the Binance app, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, so you might want to check that out if you haven't got in. If you're scared of the C words or whatever, you can do that. Okay, but now as quickly as I can, because this is like so. It's hit the 10 million market cap. Is getting airdrops, right? And some of these airdrops, some people are getting airdrops for like $800. Like, it's crazy, and they invested like maybe 200, and they're getting airdrops for like 800. But they just been holding, right? So what 100 is teaching you to do is just be still, just hold, right? It's incentivizing you to hold. It's a dividend if you just hold it. It's a decentralized CD because you got to hold it for at least 100 hours, right? There's so many things. Yet unbelievably, I can't cover it in this video. It would be too long. Unbelievably, 100 gets so much hate. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Okay, but I want to talk to you about how early we still are, because it's is for those of you who have been on the sidelines, for those of you who've been wasting time, hemming and hawing, right? Or some of you crypto bros out there that swear you know something, don't know nothing. Well, about the volume and what you don't understand, bro or sis, just on the volume. Most of the volume in crypto is fake. It's fake, like it's bots, right? I've shown that on this channel before. Like, it's literally just fake volume, right? I'm just gonna pull it. Again, I don't know these people. Like, this, maybe this is real. This is just a crazy person. I don't. Nah, I don't know if this is real because it's too even. Like, they'll just set up bots to just buy over and over and over and over. Yeah, this isn't normal. No, this people buying like this. These kind of even numbers, 280, 280, 280, 280. Those are bots, right? And so what you'll need to do, which you won't be able to do, most people won't be able to do, is find the partner to this, because they're getting better now where see, normally it's like this. See, they'll buy and sell, buy and sell. This could be a real person. That could be a real person. When it's bot, stuff is happening on the same timestamp. So you're buying and selling literally on the same on the same timestamp, which is impossible. It's literally impossible, right? But most of this stuff is fake, right? You just have to understand that. So, and then just like I showed that one guy, who was it? You're not able. Even this right here, dude bought at 349 and sold 4 4 hours later. Oh no, I don't want to do this. Let me get out. 4 hours later, man. You can't even do that with 100. You gotta wait 100 hours. So what looks like volume is either bots or cheats, just people just jumping in and out of stuff for no reason. It's really stupid. I don't know how you feel like you can, make some type of investment, right? See here, guy gets in 7:11 a.m., gets out in a few hours, gets back in, out. Like this is what people do. This is a real person. I'll have to pull up some stuff that's bots, right? But I want to show you this. This is something called Safe Ethereum. They copied off of Safe Moon and tried to combine it with Ethereum. And what happened is, bottom line, is they paid a bunch of people to say that it was the safest contract ever. Oh, it's so safe. You're not gonna have to worry about anything. And basically, they just took everybody's money. I believe this was a pre-sale, if I'm not mistaken. A pre-sale, you have to give people money before the token comes out. Just don't do that. Most of them are going to be scams, right? They used to do that back in the day in 2017, 2018. It was the ICO craze, right? And that's when like guys like Ian Molina made a bunch of money because, again, in the U.S. you weren't able to get into ICOs. That time I thought the U.S. was actually doing a good job because most of that stuff was just scams, right? But they're still doing it, and you just give people Ethereum, and they'll promise you a token. And generally speaking, what happens is as soon as it comes out, it'll go down. But initially, this went up for a few days, so it had people like, "Oh yeah, maybe this is something real." And then the project just took everybody's money, took all the pre-sale money, and then dumped, all their tokens on everybody, right? But why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because this dumpster fire, literal dumpster fire, one of the worst rugs in crypto history, has right now 3,682 holders. And if we go back to 100, 506 holders. This crap, 3,682. This, 506. So putting that in perspective, 100 is at 13 million market cap, right? At 3,500 holders, if you 7x that 13 million, that's going to have us really close to 100 million market cap. Okay? Dumpster fire. But I'm not done. Okay? I've showed you guys this before. This is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not 15 cents. This is called, I'm not joking, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 NU. And it's at 158 million market cap. And there's been, allegedly, there's been 3 million in volume today. But look at this, guys. There's been 304 buyers and 304 sellers. What are the odds? Let's find the bots. Let's find the bots, right? Here's one of them here. Just buying. If you want to buy this much, right? Just buy it all at once, or you know what? You don't need to do this. This is how you know that this is about. Just look at this. 3,700 at 9:34, and then literally 3 minutes later, another 1,600. That is a bot. That's not the worst bot that I've seen. Let's see if we can find another one. We need to find one that's done a bunch of buys and sells. Let me see here. Know if I can find, but I mean, they're getting more clever. You see, you keep seeing this 483 guy here. Okay. Let's see what's up with him. Saying you see the same thing happening. So all these people are just, buying these large amounts at different intervals. This is not normal. Okay? And so all we have to do is find, there'll usually be some partners. Here you go. Some partners of these buys. There'll be addresses that just sell. Okay, but I don't want to get into that in Israel. I just want to find one. Okay, here we go. Just going crazy back and forth. Like, this isn't normal stuff, guys. All right. But what I want to show you is this right here. 12,549 holders of Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 NU. Crap. Literal crap. Okay? Now, watch this. Like it I wish I can tell you it gets better. It gets worse. Okay? 157 million market cap. Is up 20% today. Okay? All right. Let me show you the wonderful Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 NU. Don't forget the NU part. Website. Okay. Hold on now. There we go. This is the website. This right here. This 1997 AOL look introducing the internet. Like, you too can make calls across the universe if you download the internet. Like, that's what this site looks like, bro. Then they bringing in these weird ass looking people. Look at this Joker. Like, I don't even understand what's happening. Are y'all trying to say this dude is Thanos in another metaverse? Like, bro, he's got Minecraft back here, but you got Thanos in the. I mean, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy, right? Obama has been kidnapped by Dementors. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually read this stuff. I don't even know how you move around this site, okay? Honestly, though, this token is the end game. I'm not going to say that next line. Imagine telling your coworkers you're quitting because of Harry Potter, Obama, moon. Imagine the media reporting on Harry Potter breaking 1 billion market cap, or the idiot normies buying along the way because they typed Bitcoin into PancakeSwap. Let me stop you right there, okay? What this is saying is they purposefully set this up to where if you type Bitcoin, see, this says at the top, it says Bitcoin. See? Bitcoin. So if a person who doesn't understand crypto, who this site has so eloquently called normies. You're talking about the investors. You're actually putting them down. They're saying you're so stupid. You type in Bitcoin and you got this, and they're laughing about it. Okay, that's what happens. Because if you type in Bitcoin, the real Bitcoin is going to come up, but somebody's going to be like, "Ooh, there's a Bitcoin out there for 15 cents," and that's how this stuff gets off. Hey, bro, I found a Bitcoin at 5 cents. Nah, bro, no, Bitcoin's like 35,000. I found me a 5 cent Bitcoin, bro. That's what happens, right? And so they're calling them normies. And they're telling you it's just another Safe Moon clone. Now, the reason why I brought up this Saphirium is because this is also a Safe Moon clone. Here's the question. Why are we cloning things that have failed? Safe Moon is a failure. It's one of the biggest failures in crypto. Why are we trying to copy what they did? Because they want to rug you. So this is another Safe Moon clone, which means what exactly? For those that don't know, what it means is you're going to be taxed 10% going into the coin and 10% going out. So what that means is if you have $10,000, right? When you buy this, when you buy 10,000 worth, you're only going to get $9,000 worth of this Harry Potter crap. And if you were to immediately sell, you would only be able to cash out, assuming that the price was the same, you would only be able to cash out $8,100 worth. So in literally 2 minutes, you could lose $1,900 in 2 minutes. That's what Safe Moon was. That's what this is. So what does that mean? What that does is it encourages you by penalty to hold. Because you lost 10% going in, you like, well, I'm not selling until I at least make 10%. So I'm not selling. That's what that encourages you to do. And so then when it gets to 10%, you might hold for another 10% and then sell. So what that means is if this goes up 20%, you're breaking even. So that means you got to hold for a little bit longer. Right? Now, before this sounds like a complete scam, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, this is not good, okay? Right? I'm talking about paying 10% to get in and 10% to get out. But I'm going to be totally, as usual, brutally honest with you. Your 401k is worse than this. Because you're putting money into your 401k. And if you try to pull that out before your retirement age, they're going to charge you 15% potentially in fees, and you're going to have to pay regular income tax. So let's keep this in mind. You're investing money that has already been taxed. You work a job, they take tax out. You're investing money that's already been taxed at whatever your tax rate is. You're putting that into your investment account, your job managed investment account, which I'm just going to tell you flat out, you should never use, right? Because you don't know what you're invested in, and somebody is managing your money and you don't know what they're invested in. And typically they lose money, but you're paying a management fee every year, and that management fee compounded literally steals most of your wealth. I've done videos on that subject. You can check those out, right? So as bad as this is, I'm just talking about the mechanism. I'm not talking about the Harry Potter nonsense. I'm just talking about the safe moon mechanism of paying a 10% tax to get in and a 10% tax to get out. As bad as that is better than your 401k in terms of the mechanism. Not this crap because there's nothing to it. There's no substance to this. There's nothing new about this, right? So, this continues to just go off on people. They're basically telling that you're gonna rug. It's so obvious what's coming. Don't say you weren't warned. This is on the site. When this coin eventually dumps, it will mark the start of a long bear market. Mark my words, when Harry Potter Obama crashes, every single other market in the world will follow. People will be losing their homes. Bitcoin will be trading for minus $16. The S&P 500 will implode. Wall Street will burn to the ground. Obviously, I guess they're trying to be funny or whatever. But this is trash, guys. This is complete trash. Why do we have a picture of Kanye and all of these trash tokens seem to have Elon Musk in it? They probably sent Elon Musk some tokens. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nonsense, bro. But yet this in this form with 10% tax in, 10% tax out, talking about the investors, calling them normies, talking about people on Binance Smart Chain, but yet it's so funny they're talking about all these normies on Pancake Swap are going to put in Bitcoin, they're going to get this, but yet it's on Ethereum. It's on Ethereum. Right? You have a lot of Ethereum people that hate Binance Smart Chain for whatever reason. Like, there's so many consistent things, but yet this has 157 million market cap, and allegedly, I don't believe it all, y'all, but I'm just showing you the numbers. 12,549 holders, and you're telling me that you think it's too late to get into 100, which is rewarding people just for being patient. Notice, they're not charging you taxes. They're actually giving you more just for being loyal, just for holding. They're like, okay, here we go. And everybody gets it. Nobody is special or whatever. It's not the first whoever's. It's not the whatever. Everybody gets it. And if you want to come in and be a big baller and have a piece, right, of the whole thing and buy 1 billion tokens or 2 billion, like, you can do that. And you'll be getting a big part of the airdrop going forward. Or if you're the little person who got in back here with $100 or $200, literally, if you hold until 10 billion market cap, your airdrops will be worth probably close to 6 figures, or maybe 40, 50,000 or something from a $200 investment. I'm serious. I've looked at the numbers. Okay, now full disclosure, I'm just gonna be, again, as I always am, honest with you guys, right? Once we get here, it has to be on an exchange to make it easy to get in and out of. Just telling. And again, what do we see? We see clues that obviously the exchanges, Coinbase and Binance, are thinking about it. That's why they got this stuff set up. To me, this is a test. That's the way that I see this. This is a test. And the supporters of 100 need to show up. What's the test? This is Binance and Coinbase saying, okay, let's see if y'all really, really want something different. Because seriously, and it's happened, as stupid as this is, if there's enough volume and legitimate volume, I've seen it happen before, Binance, who just wants to make the money, because they make money every time you buy and sell. Don't get it twisted. They'll list, maybe not nothing this stupid, but Pepe was just as stupid. There's nothing to Pepe. There's nothing to it. It's a fraud character that's urinating on other coins. Like, it's still offensive. So this is a test to say, okay, this isn't offending anybody. This has actual use case, actual utility. Let's see if that's what y'all really want. Because Binance is always asking people, are y'all sure y'all in it for the tech or y'all in it for the money? This would be the equivalent of being in it for the tech. This is solving a real problem. It's solving the problem of bots and is solving the problem of JEETs. Bots are probably the biggest issue in crypto right now, and the average person knows nothing about it. Basically, there are these bots that people set up, and they'll program the bots to literally make them 10 cents. And so they'll do fake trades. Like, you'll buy, and they'll see your buy, and they'll buy right before you. They'll program it, and you buy, and your buy will push their price up. And so then they'll sell all within seconds. And there are millions of these bots. There's a guy that makes millions of dollars just doing this on the Ethereum chain. He makes I'm sure he was trading this. He's not gonna trade this because it has a 10% fee. So again, fees aren't all bad, but 10%, man, that's crazy, right? But on Pepe and stuff, he was making a killing. He'll post his stuff. Hey, look at this! I just made 10,000 off this fool. I just made 100,000 a day. Like, he's got a Twitter account. He shares it. Well, guess what? He can't do any of that stuff to 100 because everybody has to wait 100 hours. So for those of you who are looking, the volume, that's why you can't jump in and out. You can't fade the pumps. Right? And so the reason why it moves up so much is you can literally have $1 million in volume like this here. Where were we? Right? 2.9 million. But most of it is, it's like equal buy and sell volume. Now, it's just changed recently. Right? 1.5 million in volume. In buy volume, 1.3 million in sell volume. That is a net of 200,000. That's why the price is up 19%, because it's taking the net. It doesn't matter how much the total is, it's taking the net. So what 100 will do, if 100 has a 200,000 volume day, 99% of that is going to be just buys. And so that's going to push the price up the same, even though the overall volume is going to be less. This is something people got to come to terms with. And since it's a type of CD, right? Everybody knows a CD, you have to hold it. So if you have a checking account, imagine how much activity you have in that checking account because you're using it all the time. Now imagine the activity in your savings account. Now imagine the activity in a CD. If you have a 1-year CD, there's no activity. It's like, I bought the CD. That's it. So 100 is like a 100-hour CD. There's not going to be anything else from that individual for 100 hours, and it's going to be the same for everybody else. So that's why the volume is lower. But trust and believe, as this grows, I believe we will see millions in volume. And tell me how that's going to be impacted when, again, let's just say 80% of that is buy volume. Do you know what that would do if we have a million, just $1 million volume day, if and 80% of it is just buys? Are you kidding me? I am telling you, as I have been telling you, try me, bro. What have I been telling you? Told you about this thing here. I gave you 100x for free. You didn't have to pay me nothing. Right? I ought to put a wallet up here so y'all can send me some. Okay? So if I told you that and you see that, when I say this will have a $1 million volume day and 80% of the volume is going to be buy, you haven't seen the price go up yet. And perhaps I'll have to do another video. Perhaps that is the reason, because I got to show you this here. I just showed you this nonsense. I just showed you, the website where they talking about you're stupid and all of that, right? And all these funny people promoting this and, making fun of, a former president and so on and so forth. Well, you see here, this is Dex Tools. Remember, I did a video about this. Nothing but scams. I think on here, the scams get promoted. They have given this a 99. That's their highest rating, a 99. And I'm not going to even pull it up because it's so disrespectful. If you put in 100, the best performing crypto in all of crypto since May, the best performing one, the one that's introduced new technology, the score is not a 99. The score is significantly less than a 99. It was just a 99 last week. Now it's been updated. They hate 100 because it's exposing these other scams, is what I think. For you to give this a 99, and then you wonder why when you talk to people about crypto, they like, crypto, get out my face. What are you talking about, bro? Crypto? No way, because this is the type of stuff that they're thinking about. The stupid stuff or things that have taken advantage of them or rugged or whatever. So when you're talking to them about something legit, they're like, oh man, oh no, I don't want to deal with that crypto stuff. That's why I hate it, because it affects people's opinion of all crypto projects. When people lose money in crypto, they done with all the crypto. So they don't want to hear about none of it. And so that's why I tell people to start with Bitcoin. Start with Bitcoin. Just get in there. And then you can go from there and learn or whatever. But while you've been waiting on the sidelines, again, this has done 100x in a few months. Like, that's crazy. Right? So despite the hate and everything, this is continuing to grow. And yet, still only 500 people. If you believe that this is ever going to get to to this level, right, then you are still early. It's your boy BSG. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.